Hey everybody, welcome to Win the Day with Coach Jacqui. Welcome, cleaning my glasses here. We're here every week just to speak a word of encouragement into your life to go for it. To go for the John 10:10 life and win the day. You know what? This could be the best year of your life, but you gotta win the day. There is still time. No one wins without daily discipline. And again, there is still time. I'm also the host of Leading in Life, a free Facebook group where it's for those who are ready to step forward into growth with no more excuses and take responsibility for your life, your voice, and your value to begin creating the life that you say you desire. And we have some amazing guest coaches who are over there and speaking to our lives on a weekly basis. I think that you'll be blessed by it. So to join us over there, click the visit group button on my Coach Jacqui page. What else? Have our 6-week master class, our master class intensive that's going on. I would love to see you in a session there with us. And also the 7-day Win the Day challenge is going on, right? So you can do that. Join it and get that thing done, that thing that you've been putting off, that you're going to get around to. Go ahead and get that done. I believe that true success is an inside job, but we have to renew our minds. Be transformed. How? By the renewing of our minds. So, meaning we have to think differently if we want different results. Now, I'm excited about our topic today. Does motivation matter? Well, I'm going to share 3 tips that can help you to continue with your forward motion even when you're not motivated, okay? All right, I'm ready. Okay, why motivation doesn't matter. You may think that motivation is the key to success, and many people do. Thanks for those hearts. And that's why so many people fail at their goals, because they're waiting for that motivation. But let me share this with you. Motivation is a fickle friend. It's sort of like that classic literary muse. Sometimes it's there, just everything's flowing and guiding you along, and then sometimes it's as elusive as a breath of fresh air in a fire. Come on, somebody. Basically, if you wait until you're motivated, you are never going to achieve your goals. So, Coach Jacqui, then what's a person to do then? How do you reach your goals if you're not motivated to do so? There's only one way that you can make it through the times when you don't feel motivated, and that's by committing to something and sticking to it. Did you hear me? It's by committing to something and sticking to it. It's very easy, right, for us to complete tasks and work on your success when you feel motivated, right? When you're motivated, everything seems easy and all the excitement is still there and your goals are achievable. But when you're not motivated, every task seems like total drudgery and your goals seems like they will never be realized. And so when those times come, and they will come, when you can't conjure up enough motivation to get you through the task that you've set for yourself, that's when you need to sit down and remember why you started, right? Remember the commitments that you say to yourself, the commitments that you made to yourself. And I see this so often with clients. You keep commitments and appointments with and for others, but not for yourself. Are you not as important as others? And then some people don't keep commitments to nobody. And so then that becomes a growth journey. Okay, there are a couple of tips that I'm gonna give you today that are gonna help you when the time comes to use commitments to proceed, to keep you in that forward motion. Number 1, first, you gotta teach yourself that commitments are important even to yourself. And as I stated, most people have a habit of breaking commitments to themselves, and so it's not a big deal when they do it again. And I always say you leak power when you don't keep your word to yourself. So you need to convince yourself that making a promise to yourself is just as important as a promise you make to someone else, okay? Number 2, you also need to have your commitments laid out on paper in advance. Electronic devices and calendars and to-do lists, they're good, but there's something neurologically that happens when you put that pen or pencil in your hand and you write it down on paper. Something neurologically happens, right? So you want to write it down on some paper, and you want to keep it somewhere where you can find it. You aren't going to be able to use the commitment or to force yourself to complete your tasks if you don't even know what they are or where they are, right? So keep them in front of you at all times. So make sure that it's written down somewhere and it's in front of you where you can view it very easily. Now, the bottom line is this, that now that you recognize and you're aware that you're gonna have those times when motivation isn't enough, when that happens, that's where number 3 comes in. You want to have a plan of action with your pre-recorded commitments so that you can push through when you don't feel like working and still accomplish the things that you want to get done. This is why with our coaching clients, we identify the roadblocks up front, right? So that you'll know what they're going to be. You're going to identify them. You're going to plan for them because they are going to show up, but you're also going to have an action plan to work through them. Listen, you got this. You have more. Let us have it. We are going to be go-getters, right? We're going to complete the things that we say that we want in life. And this is where an accountability coach, accountability partner, and a coach comes in so handy, right? Because they help you to keep your word to yourself to create the life that you say that you want. Now that's our time for today. I want you to have a winning week, and I'll see you next time on Win the Day with Coach Jacqui.